I'm here to talk to you about creating a new type of school. So, Native American cultures and languages are dying, and tribal efforts to save them have been barely keeping them alive. In order to be saved, they must create cultural schools that will educate the youth and about their tribal culture and language. Growing up in Cherokee Nation capital, which is in Tahlequah, Oklahoma, there are many opportunities to participate in my tribal culture, traditional activities, and even speak the language. However, I grew up in a non-traditional household where we were not involved in anything to do with our tribe other than my parents just working for them. With that being said, my parents still wanted me to experience my tribal culture and get me out of my shell because I was a super shy kid. So they signed me up for this Cherokee Nation Cultural Renewal Program. This program was designed to allow Cherokee kids to experience their culture with other Cherokee kids, not only from the 14 counties of Cherokee Nation here in Oklahoma, but also the Cherokee kids from Cherokee, North Carolina. This allowed me a chance to break out of my shell and make friends, while at the same time, it gave me a chance to learn about my Native American ancestry and allowed me to experience my tribal culture for the first time. Okay, so just like with me, there are a lot of Native American kids across America who are not growing up with any tribal culture or hearing their native language. This doesn't mean that they are not interested, but rather they have not been given the chance to experience it. Programs like the Cultural Renewal Program are a great way to allow kids to participate and learn about their culture, but in order for Native American culture and language to not just survive, but thrive, then we need to do more. This is why we need to start cultural schools in each tribe that can teach the native youth, and they can pass on their knowledge on too after that. But first, they have to learn about it. The school would be ran by tribal government, and teachers will be the best and most qualified people from within the tribe. The teachers will not be hired on the premise of their college degree, but rather their cultural knowledge. Once these teachers are hired, they need to be paid sufficiently enough that they are able to fully immerse themselves into gaining and passing on tribal knowledge. That means that they should not have to worry about finding another job or help make ends meet, because we live here in Oklahoma where our teachers are known to be great, but not paid so well. So I would like to see our tribal government make the right decision and pay these traditional teachers pretty handsomely. When it comes to passing on knowledge of the tribes, the best way to pass it on is not through school lectures or going to the library and reading about it in books or researching on the internet. It's from the elders, who are worth their weight in gold because the knowledge that they have is a national treasure. Because without this knowledge, it's just going to just disappear. As for what they teach and how they go about it, it's up to the elder teachers to come together and talk about exactly how to set up a curriculum for this new type of school. After they figure out a curriculum, then it will have to be approved by the tribal government, who will continue to monitor to make sure that everything is running smoothly. The reason for a curriculum is that there will need to be different classes for different age groups, so they will need to know exactly what to teach for each group. Even though there needs to be a set curriculum for the school, that doesn't mean that it needs to be taught in a classroom setting. Elder teachers can decide however they want to teach the children and in what setting they feel is best. If they want to teach about traditional food, they could actually just take the kids with them to find it, gather it, and cook it. They could just be outside teaching the children however they feel is best, but if they feel more comfortable in a classroom setting, then that's fine as well. But this is a new trial run for a new school, so they can figure out whatever kind of setting they feel is best. As for the curriculum, here are a few ideas for the cultural school. Tribal language. There could be a beginner, intermediate, and expert levels. Another curriculum or a subject could be tribal history. You could start with prehistory, before the European contacts. You could teach about your tribe's history from when they first made contact with the Europeans. You could definitely need to teach about the treaty history of your tribe. And then also you could teach just anything about your culture. Like I said, about traditional food. And then another good thing is physical activity, and so you could do traditional games. So yeah, physical activity would be really important, as well as the traditional food, because we are having a lot of problems with diabetes and just health issues and stuff like that. So it's very good to get back to the traditional foods and also make sure that they're getting physical activity in their day, because a lot of times in school, in regular public schools, children sometimes don't even have PE, so it's nice to have this, such as like stickball or something like that. And also there would be no grades or attendance, because we don't want to stress these children out. It's more of something that they want to do. So after hiring your cultural teachers and setting your curriculum, it is time to figure out the best time for it to be open. To me, this school is to provide more than just cultural and language skills. It is also a place for kids to feel safe and provided food. There are some kids who go home after school to no food, or go home to bad role models, and they're around legal substances and substances abuse. So we need a place for them to go and spend more time around good role models. That is why the school should be open until at least 7 p.m. after school. Transportation, I feel like, should be provided to go to schools and pick these kids up, bring them to the cultural school, where upon arrival they're provided snacks. Again, for those few hours after school, it's up to the cultural teacher to decide on the curriculum. For tribal culture and language to fully thrive, the tribal youth need to be around their culture and people who speak their native language just more than a few hours a day. So on the weekends, the school will also need to be open from 10 a.m. to say 7 p.m. This means that every tribal kid has the opportunity to be around their culture and language 7 days out of the week, while being able to eat healthy food and get their physical activity, make friends. All the benefits just carry on and on and on. Again, to fully make sure that we are having our tribal culture and language thrive and not just survive, the school has to be open all summer long as well, but with longer hours for the weekdays. The summer is the time when students are at their laziest. They need something productive to do, and the summer is also a time when parents need someone to watch their kids, so the cultural school is a perfect solution. It kind of just helps with everything. The school would be open 7 a.m. to give parents enough time to drop off their kids and still make it to work on time. The school would close at 7 p.m., which means that the kids will be busy all day in a productive way that helps their tribal culture and language. Eventually, adults could get involved as well too. There could be classes for them to learn, because it's good for parents to have common interests with their kids and to participate in activities with them. And this cultural school would be great for that. In conclusion, with this new cultural school system, the opportunity for all Native American kids to be around their culture and language 365 days a year means that there's no reason for it not to thrive for generations to come. Thank you.